started in '05 of that year. So in 2006, I would be the second class, and they told me what the program offered and what the benefits were, and I thought it was pretty well. I really planned on staying at home and working, but I was like, well, I might as well get a jump start on school and know what I'm really getting myself into.
I was going to try this college thing. I didn't know what it was going to be like, but I thought I'd just go ahead and try it.
Well, the day I got here, I was very irritated. I did not want to come.
When I first arrived, I realized that this isn't high school anymore.
First impressions when I came to the Bridge program was, of course, orientation. That's what we had. We got introduced to all our professors that would be there with our parents, all the counselors, admission counselors that would be working with us, and the course criteria.
My mom was going to leave me. It's my first time being away from home for 6 weeks. My dad had came too, so it was like everybody, when they left, it felt like I was by myself. I didn't know anybody here.
And, it really impressed me. Everybody seemed to be on key, on accord.
The way that everybody was speaking to us made it feel like it was more important, more professional. There wasn't that choice anymore.
The first day of the Bridge, I was dropped off, and my mom said, call, but don't come back home every weekend. And it was a little depressing. I had to get used to everything and just being on campus.
My main problem was math and somewhat of writing, but more of math. I had one tutor who stayed on me every single day. She called me throughout the day, making sure that I got my work done and asking me, did I need any help? And it's that kind of support that really helps people get through, to show that somebody actually cares.
The mandatory tutor sessions, those, like, normally when kids go home, they go after school, they go home, the book bag goes on the table, and they never see it again until the next morning. But with that, it made me actually do my homework every day instead of just going back to the dorm room and sitting under the table and seeing it tomorrow.
Math class for me in high school, I pretty much went in there and did the remedial type of work. Did the most I could do to just get by, made the C, couple of D's. I really didn't pay too much attention in class. It scared me so much. It scared me so much.
In high school, we saw the same people every day, but we really didn't get that community care that we had in high school that we did get in Bridge. We lived together. That was my first time being in a dormitory also. But, we broke off into groups, and I like the fact of us discussing things. Healthy discussion, trying to hear other people's thoughts. And I was always the type to where only my opinion mattered. And, I learned that pretty quick actually, that it's not only my opinion that really matters. There other people do have other things to say.
First off, what we had to do was go to class. That was the first thing we had to do. Second of all, had to go to tutoring.
Some mandatory components of the program that I really appreciated was the fact that we had to not only get up at 6:30 in the morning, which was pretty hard for me, but it wasn't just getting up at 6:30. It was getting up knowing that you had things to do. It wasn't just getting up for the heck of it. It was actually you had things to do.
The Bridge program, I can just say it was just like, it was a godsend.
We said the pledge. If you really listen to the words in the pledge itself, it can actually give you inspiration for tomorrow, inspiration to really look out for your future. That really helped me the most. Going to the mandatory things that we had to do, like going to tutoring. Without that tutoring, I don't think I would be here, honestly.
My parents always had me in tutoring for math. Nothing ever seemed to work. But until I got here, that's when everything kind of put into play.
During that tutoring, it wasn't just tutoring, but the tutors actually talked to us, got into our heads to figure out why we were even here, and people hadn't even asked me those kind of questions before.
The most valuable aspects of the whole program was just teaching me how to study and to manage my time throughout the college semester.
So it gave me an opportunity to really use my mind and really say, am I here because this is what I wanted, or am I here because this is what my parents wanted or what somebody else wanted?
This teacher, she was on my back. She always spoke with my mom. Like, every day we would have, she would help me, extra help that I would, anything that I needed, she would be there.
We would have one-on-one tutors, and we would also have group work. That really influenced me as an individual to interact with others that were in my age group, and it influenced me to do well in my schoolwork and to carry that on in class.
With the mindset that I had already, I would have failed. The bridge program helped me learn how to manage my time, how my days should go, my breakfast, and getting up early and starting the day off, whether you have class or not. It just helped me with my study habits. It helped me to just get all my work done and still have time for myself at the end of the day.
Those social aspects helped me out so much. When I got here, I realized that I was really on my own. My character and my values were going to be put to the test. Mommy and Daddy weren't here to tell me what exactly I needed to do and when exactly I needed to do it. I needed to decipher that within myself. Whatever values and morals I was raised on were tested while I was here. Do I want to stay up and play cards, or do I want to go to bed and just for hours so I can wake up for my 8 o'clock? Do I want to use my common sense to the best of my ability, or do I just want to do what I want to do? I really grew up through the program, and when I came here for the summertime, I really didn't know as much about the university. But when the fall semester started, a lot of the freshmen really thought I was an upperclassman because I knew exactly where I was going. I knew how to talk to people, I knew how to interact with others, and I knew how to direct others.